If you're selling a product that is expensive, your digital marketing strategy must accommodate that. Whether that's furniture or real estate sales or high-end interior design services, by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to advertise these. Now, before we continue, who am I and why should you even listen to me? My name is Veselin and I'm one of the founders at DeqVision. We're a digital marketing agency who is working primarily with expensive products at the home-related niche and also real estate sales and design services. We've managed over 100 clients in these niches across Europe and UK, and I'm sure that I can give you some practical advice. I constantly see so many businesses out there advertise their expensive products as if they're some kind of a t-shirt or cheap skincare. The difference between these is emotion. While you could buy a £20 t-shirt from a shady website just because it grabbed your attention, there is no way that you're spending £2,000 on a sofa just because it grabbed your attention. Cheap products equal impulsive buying, expensive products equal logical buying. Sounds simple, right? Unfortunately, I see so many mistakes about this, so now I will share my screen and we can get a bit more practical. Okay, so as an example, I'm going to use BoConcept, which are a pretty big furniture brand across the world, and everyone should know them who are in this space. Now, what we see here is that the website is giving a very premium feeling. There is no discount pop-up. There are no kinds of red messages that are telling you buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. No, they're just explaining what they're offering. They're showing you exactly what they have. You can see that they have some kind of a promotion, but it's very subtle. You can see here, it doesn't really scream in red. It's a very, very premium feeling. Now, you can also see here that at some point, they're also telling you about their history. They're telling you that they're a brand who has been here for a while. And this always helps because that way you can build an even better connection with the brand. When you click here on our history, you're going to a different page where you can really learn more about this furniture brand. You're also seeing some kind of faces. You're also seeing more about the team, which is just perfect. When we go into any kind of product, you can see that we continue with this premium feeling. You can see that we have these white buttons here. We don't have anything red. We don't have anything screaming at you. And you can see that we have everything structured in a very good way. Now, when it comes down to the information here at the bottom, we have some information here, some kind of text that can prompt you to buy. We have also a very nice looking video and also here this text as well. So when it comes down to the website and how they have structured it, it's definitely a good example that you need to follow. I've already mentioned all the bad things that you can do. You don't need to have discount pop-ups. You don't need to have red pricing everywhere. You do need to have a premium feeling, especially if you're selling more expensive types of products and furniture, for example. And you need to have faces showing a story, anything that can build a better connection with people. Now, let's also see the overall strategy of BoConcept. How are they getting people into this website? I'm going to open their ad library. And you can see here that in the UK, for example, they're learning about 50 different active ads. And you can see that the style of their ads continues to be very premium. Yes, we do have a big sale sign, but you also have to remember that this is a brand that most people already know. So when you see a sale from a brand that you know, it's a much different version than something that you see for the first time and it says buy from me, I'm on sale. Now we continue checking out the creatives. We see that most of them are following the same type of concept. I am actually against this, so this is something that I would give as an advice. I would say that you need to have many different concepts and you need to have also a variety of different content. So you can have professional videos, but you can also have unprofessional videos. We've seen this time and time again where professional and big brands are investing into unprofessional videos, and this is actually resulting in more reach and more trust in the younger generation who are actually coming of age where they can really afford those types of expensive products. Another thing that I would add is that I really didn't find a retargeting ad. And retargeting ads are extremely important for this niche and for expensive products. Big ticket items require multiple touch points. And through those touch points, you're building even more trust and you're making sure that people really know that they should rely on you and that they can buy from you. So let me also show you an example of a retargeting ad that I found for a different brand. You can see here avocado green, and it's a very simple ad. It just says in the copy, yes, an affordable mattress can be certified organic. So I'm assuming that this ad is showing only to people who have been to a specific page about mattresses and also about some kind of an organic mattress, for example. That way, you're continuing the story with people. Let's say for a potential customer, first they see one of your prospecting ads. They click on the ad, they come and check out your website, they spend 1 or 2, 3 minutes on the website and then they leave. Then once they come back to Facebook and Instagram and they see an ad which is totally related to what they were looking for on your website, then this is definitely going to prompt them to come back into the website. So now they come back into the website, they spend a few more minutes on it, and you can see that the touch points with your business are constantly increasing. And now imagine if you also have omni-channel presence. So they start seeing you on YouTube, they start seeing you on TikTok, they even start seeing you on LinkedIn, for example, if you're targeting, let's say, office furniture. That way you have all those touch points, you're building all that trust with people, and that whenever they decide that it's time to buy from you, there is just no chance that they don't trust you. They're just going to come back to the website and they're going to make the purchase. Now, you also have to keep in mind that less than 5% of the market out there is ready to buy. Most of the people out there aren't ready to buy, which means that you need to build your brand. You need to constantly advertise to them so that they remember you, and whenever they're ready, whenever they have saved their money, whenever it's now time for renovation, whenever it's time for a new apartment, then they think of you, they come to the website, and you do the purchases. Okay, and now that was the good example. I know you may be asking, can you give me a bad example now? Well, if you're asking this question, then I'm most likely sure that your own business is probably having some kind of issue with advertising your expensive product. So instead of showing you a bad example, what we can do is you can leave the name of your business down below and we can get in touch. We can send you a video audit where I basically share my screen just like this, and I'm going to give you practical advice, especially for your business. I'm not going to upload it to YouTube. I'm just going to give you insights for your own business, so you can just leave a comment below. I really hope that you understood the importance of advertising expensive products. It's not like what you have most likely seen online, because probably most of the videos online about digital marketing are for cheaper products, for t-shirts, for some kind of skincare, for any kind of cosmetic products. But no one is talking about those expensive products like furniture. However, in my channel we do exactly that. We're going to be talking about expensive products because that's what we operate in and that's what we are best in. If you want to see an even better example of furniture digital marketing, then make sure that you watch this video next. And before you do that, remember, just like I always say, never settle for average.